bigger scale, smaller scale. And then you get up to go to the loo and fall over because both of your feet are in here. What am I doing? I should have teleported. Sometimes I forget I have superpowers. Well, hello and welcome back to my shed here in Norfolk. You know it's getting cold when I've got a scarf on to pick orders, right? Oh, shall I keep this on? I will for now. It's cold. Yes, welcome. We are at the beginning of a new week again. Here we are. It's Monday. This is stuff I'm working on. Part of my accountability, keeping myself accountable to what I'm saying I'm going to do. I'm going to do a follow-up video to the 10 items I picked off the shelves last week that I've been avoiding. I'm going to do a follow-up video probably later on today. But for now, we will do our regular picking some orders from eBay. That will be over here somewhere. And, oh, that's trying to trip me up. Who put that there? Who put that there? Which one of you did that? Yes, so for now, picking orders. Need to get a wiggle on as usual. So yeah, I'll get the laptop set up and we shall begin. So if we scroll up, this is everything we need to find. Let's get to a total somewhere. Right, 24 for a total of 509.59. Right. You can sit there next to the laptop. Does that work? I think so. Okay, so first is a teapot, and I think this is going to a viewer, Helen. Hi, Helen, if you're watching. EastEnders Queen Victoria pub. Now, this is one item that's left over from Friday. It didn't get shipped on Friday. I just didn't have the time, and it needs a really decent packing job. Let's see if I can grab it by its spout. So look at that. So this is the Queen Victoria pub from EastEnders. And thank you so much, Helen, for buying from our store. Look at that. It has a lid like that. Yeah, very cool item. But I need to spend some time and care packaging that. I just ran out of time on Friday, so that's kind of hanging over from Friday. So if we move on to what's sold over the weekend, first we have a Jean Reinhardt Molly Malone sculpture. Yes. Where is that? So this we found. We went out for the day. We met up with Karin, our friend that we know through YouTube, and we ended up, I can't remember where we were for the day, but we ended up in a little like antique shop, kind of junk shop stroke antique shop, and they had a clearance table where a load of stuff was £1, and we bought a few bits, and here it is, and it included this. Was in this little, like I say, antique shop really, on clearance at £1, and we were intrigued. In fact, Karin spotted it first, and then I had a look, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to take a chance on that. Guaranteed Irish, and it's got a sticker on that says modelled by Jean Reinhardt. I don't know if that's going to show. Can you read that? And it is Molly Malone. When I did my research, because I listed this, although it's kind of homewares, the sort of stuff Andrea normally deals with, I actually listed this one, and I was doing my research. This is a model of a Molly Malone figure that I believe is a full-size bronze cast in Dublin. Was it Dublin? Maybe. She's a world-famous sculptor. And yeah, these are quite sought after. If you can find bronzes of hers, small bronzes, wow, big money. This, not bad, £30 we sold it for. So yeah, happy with that. £1 into 30 from an antique store, a little shop, junk shop place. Anyway, that's gone. It's been on probably a month or so. Okay, moving on. We have sold, Cozy Tours. This isn't actually a Cozy Toes branded one, but I've sold these a few times. This here is like one giant slipper, but it's heated. It's like a kind of electric blanket for your feet. All right, you put both your feet in there, plug it in. It's got controls, 6 different heat settings. And then you get up to go to the loo and fall over because both of your feet are in here. That's what that is. Yeah, I've sold these a number of times, and there is a market. It's the sort of thing I find at a jumble sale. Did that come from a jumble? It might have done. I can't remember now. Anyway, what did it sell for? That's what you want to know. £20. So, Cozy Tools. This is actually a Silver Crest branded one. So it's not actually called a Cozy Toes, but that's what it is. It's a giant slipper for both your feet. Put it on your Christmas list now. You know you want one. Oh, do you remember going right back to when we moved up to Norfolk just over a year ago now? How time flies. We went exploring in the loft space here. Quite a big loft space. And we went rummaging about and found some bits and bobs. Took me forever to get them listed. But I've just sold some of that stuff. So it's 2 lots going to the same person. And I think it's all in here. Now, yes, here we go. So, 1 lot is this tiny little Bakelite Rolls Razor case. Look at that. Isn't that cool? The detail on there. I think on the back it says Rolls Razor made in... Oh no, Rolls Razor Imperial Blade, it says. That's a little blade case. And then this little similar colour Bakelite strop dressing. So when you would have like a leather strop that you would use to sharpen your razor, and this would be the dressing to go on that. So really nice. So those were listed separately. They've gone as a pair to the same buyer, £17. Small enough, hopefully, to go as a large letter as well. So that's cool. Found in the loft in our new house. And I think I saw an order come in of something else we found in the loft. We'll get to that when we get to it. Right. Oh, the very last of the brand new security systems that we have. When we bought the massive haul, not got much of it left now from the first van load. These are from that haul, but not much else. We had, I don't know, 20 or 30 of these security systems. And this, if I can get it out one-handed, they're quite heavy, is the very last to go. So that's quite a moment. There it is. So that's heading off. I took some offers to move the last few, so they didn't go for the £100 that they have been selling for. They went for a bit under that, but I'm happy. You know, we've made our money on those, and yeah, glad to just shift the last of it. So that's lovely to move that. Now, I listed the 2 Flink Ployd, the 2 Flink Ployd records. Yes, from the jumble sale where I picked up a record box full of really interesting and quality vinyl. There were 2 Pink Floyd records, The Wall and Final Cut. Got them both listed separately, and one of them is going to a viewer. Hi David, got in touch and I listed it at 50. David threw me an offer. We kind of met halfway at 40, which I'm happy with. So that's for The Wall. So in this box over here that you may have seen me picking the last batch of records that sold is what's left. There's not masses left already, and I think the Final Cut has gone as well over the weekend. There it is. So I love this album. I've had this for a long time. I don't have it on vinyl. I have the CD. But look at that gatefold. Was tempted to keep it, but I'm buying so much vinyl at the moment. I'm kind of limiting myself to collecting certain bands because I tend to be a completist, and getting into Pink Floyd would be just like, oh my goodness, where does it end? Another band I'm collecting? No. So yes, I was good, and I got them listed. But yes, David, thank you for the purchase. I'm sure you will love it. Amazing album. Yeah, good stuff. Right, next, Yankee Candle Green, Crackle Glass Shade, and wow. I'll put the picture in here so you can see what I can see. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Oh, I can see it. It's fine. If you peek over the top of there, you might be able to see it too. Does that look like it? I think it does. Now, I've got to be careful with this. There we go. So this looks like it's very badly cracked, but that's the effect, so I'm told. Look at that. It's shattered. So this is Crackle Glass. Yes, Yankee Candle, Crackle Glass Shade and Plate. So it sits over your candle, I believe, like so. Quite Christmassy. I wouldn't be surprised if that's not going to somebody who will gift it at Christmas. Value on that, £20 plus post on top, so not bad. Right, let's crack on. We need 4 packs of the round labels. They've picked up recently, doing quite well on them at the moment. So 4, 25 sheets in a pack. So 4 is 100, and that's £10. So they've gone. Okay, next, another of Andrea's homeware items. Ruby red gilded glass bowl. Oh, I remember this. This is nice. This came from a local chap who sold us a big job lot of vintage homewares and all sorts of stuff. It also included all of these vintage shoes, which we haven't even looked at. But I can't see this bowl. It's a great big ruby red bowl. I don't know if it's out here even. That might still be in the house. Right, bear with. Yeah, Jeff, do you mind? Can you see him? He's on his perch, barking at the world. Anyway, yes, it's here. This collection of stuff that Andrea's been working on is still sat here, hasn't made its way out to the shed. But this at the back is what we're looking for. Look at that. Right, let's whiz back to the shed. What am I doing? I should have teleported. Sometimes I forget I have superpowers. But yes, I'm walking, old-fashioned like. Duck. So, let's have a look how much we got for this rather handsome little, what would you call that? Fruit bowl? Pudding bowl? Would you put a trifle in it? Put whatever you want in it, Nick. It's sold on offer by the look of it, because it's a round figure of exactly £20 plus the post on top. So there we are. Gorgeous, that is. All right, let's put that out of the way. Next, we have sold another one of the 35mm sort of 1990s era cameras, a Samsung AF Zoom. Now, in here, there's stacks of Lego base plates and stuff. I've been listing all sorts recently. Get those out of the way quickly. Now, yes, Samsung. Can you see? Oh, that says Samsung. Is that it? AF Zoom 1050. That's what we're looking for. Samsung. Yes, there we are. AF Zoom 1050. That's the one. What did this go for? £20 again. There we are. Lovely. So that's gone out the door. Oh yes, I listed this whilst I've been dealing with the 10 items I picked in that recent video. I've also been listing out other things. In fact, it's right here. This phone, let's see if I can reach. This phone only just got listed. The only reason it took me ages to get it done was because I wanted to test it. And we don't even have a landline anymore. We don't really have any use for a landline. So I kept meaning to pop round to our neighbours and ask to borrow their landline socket and test this phone, which I did the other night. And it works perfectly. So that was then listed and sold within the day. It went on at 30 and we sold it on offer at 28. This is not a vintage one. This is a modern reissue. Is there a brand as such? No. But yeah, it's a modern version. It still has the rotary dial, but it feels different, it sounds different, but yeah, still some value in them, so don't ignore them if you see them. Let's put that out of the way somewhere over there. Right, come on Nick, crack on. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3 PS3. Not a whole lot of value in these. So I listed them as a pair. I can't remember where these came from, but they owe me next to nothing. I think they were yard sale finds back in the summer. Modern Warfare 2. Oh, I remember the launch of this, particularly from when we had our high street gaming store. I remember doing a midnight launch for this, and a friend of mine came and helped me out. And we had people waiting outside the door of our shop at midnight to pick up this game. We had all different, like, I think it was called the Hardened Edition, big box set versions that were like 80 odd quid each or something, with piles of the stuff. Really sticks in my mind. I'm sure it was that one, Modern Warfare 2. Yeah. Happy times. Anyway, not worth much anymore. That pair has gone for 7. Give you an idea. Sold in the millions, common as muck, but there is still a market for them, but don't expect to sell them for much. Right, back to the round labels. We've sold 500. I sold 500 recently and I wasn't sure in that video if it was a whole box or not. It's not. It's about sort of, well, I think these are 1,000, so it's half a box. That's not thunder. That's a workman over the road. I think he's filling a trailer or something. Very noisy. Anyway, 500. So that's, what's that? 20 packs I've got to find. Yeah, good to move a whole load. And those go out for £30 for 500 sheets. Next, okay, I mentioned the Pink Floyd, so the other one has sold. Not as much demand as The Wall. Pink Floyd Final Cut. Lovely, lovely condition. Put it on at 20. It's gone on offer at 18. Excellent. Did not stick around, didn't expect it to. Next, some jewellery. We've sold one of the necklaces with the big amber stone and a set of the earrings that match. So let's find those. There we go, picture on screen here. So this is the listing where we sell a pair off the same listing. That's done really well for us. Next, we have the item I mentioned earlier that we found in the loft, along with those vintage razor items. We found this. I'll show you the picture now, actually. It's a set of wooden letterpress printing blocks. It's numbers, 0 to 9. And they've sold for £30 plus postage on top. So we did rather well out of these, particularly thinking that it's a freebie found in the loft, and they are here. They've been listed quite a while. I was quite confident I could get the 30 if I waited. I have sent out a few low offers, but right, I'm not going to get them out of the bag. Oh, there you go, 32. So yeah, numbers 0 to 9, letterpress blocks. Never been used as well. Normally if you find these, they are stained with ink where they've been used over the years. They're vintage, but they're still fresh and unused. So that was nice. So we did well from our loft finds. Yeah, I'm going to link that video at the end of this video, so stick around. At the end I'll put the link in where we went up soon after we moved in. We went exploring in the loft and found all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff, including these and this stuff. Oh, hello. I just came in to try and find a bowl. There was a ruby red bowl. I found it.
You found it now?
Yeah. You want to say hello quickly? Hello quickly.
Hello quickly.
Hello quickly.
I've just come to give you this, which is the beautiful necklace that was a giveaway on my channel, which is won by Lorraine. It will need a little bit of cardboard around it just to protect it from being squashed in the post. But
no problem, we can do that. So congratulations to Lorraine, who won a competition, was it, on your channel?
yes, so it was a giveaway.
A giveaway. So there's a necklace in there. So well done, Lorraine. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Excellent stuff. Right, back to picking. Next we have sold Chuggington Wilson storage carry case. You may remember this. I think we shared it when we picked it up. There it is. So this is Wilson, the kind of lead character from Chuggington, which is a children's animated program all about trains. And if we can get in it, there we go. It has a whole load of the metallic die-cast trains. These are not the interactive ones, these are the smaller scale. All of those trains plus the carry case. Listed at 30 plus post and sold. Right, next, this is going to be a bit of a spoiler from my update on keeping myself accountable to list those 10 items, because we've sold some of it already, so you'll get an advance kind of teaser for that video. The Bob the Builder stuff, one of the items, a box full that was set up here with Bob the Builder toys, I broke it down into 3 different lots in the end. One big lot, the lot of the smaller scale stuff I had, including the smaller scale figures, and then I had 2 of these lofty cranes in the bigger scale, and I separated one of those out and did it on its own. So that has sold, along with this Bob I just managed to drop. So that's gone for 10. And then same buyer, oh, it's Selena. Hi, Selena. Selena is a big supporter of the channel and has bought various items over the years. Thank you so much. So you bought, I'm assuming, maybe Christmas presents here, I don't know. Also the set of the smaller scale stuff for 15 plus post, 19 all in. So let me show you the difference. So bigger scale, smaller scale. There we go. And then there's a couple of other vehicles in this smaller scale, and the figures, which I can show you the difference again. There we go. So all of that, so we can ship that together. I will double check the addresses. Certainly same buyer. Thank you, Selena. I assume they're going to the same address, but I will double check. If they are, they can ship together. Wonderful, makes my life that little bit easier. We've sold Michael Bublé Christmas album. Had a couple of these and they've both sold now. Not big money in it, that's gone for £4, but we shall grab it. I think it owes me 10 pence. Where is it? I think it's, right, I have to move something. Move that, move this. There it is. Oh. He is all over the telly this Christmas. He's advertising, what is it, Asda? He's working with this year? Maybe? Probably wrong, but I keep seeing him on the telly. Anyway, that's his Christmas album. Sold. Next, more of the round labels. We sold a pack of 25 and another pack of 25. Let's grab those quickly. It's hardly worth fiddling around selling individual packs, but we do because it helps keep that listing active and getting lots of sales on it and keeping it ranking at the top or near the top of these packs of round labels. For a pack of 25, it's £3.99, but after postage and fees, there's very little left. We still make a little bit of profit, but it's more to keep the numbers and the sales up on that listing. So that's 2 packs going to separate buyers. Next, we sold a Harry Potter book. Now, I went through all of my Harry Potter stuff I'd built up, as in books. Got loads of it listed. This is the first to sell. Oh, not that one. That's a Quidditch. But this is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, first edition, second print, £15. Gone. Quite nice condition with its dust cover. With Harry Potter's, the later books, most that you'll find are first edition, first print even. The earlier ones from Goblet backwards have some value if you find the first editions. It's before the franchise just took off like into a massive scale, right, of sales. That was a good sentence, wasn't it? The early ones, the first editions, sold less, so they're harder to find and they have some value. When you get back to the first book, you know, you're starting to talk silly numbers. Anyway, that sold at 15. Next, we've sold a set of hollow punches, which are starting to dwindle in number. There's not many left in here. It's a load of empty bags that I need to get rid of, really. Can you see them? There they are. A set of, I think it's 14 different gauge hole punches, designed for punching holes in leather, I believe. Part of that first big van load we got. Don't know how many we started with, but they've been selling well. They go out the door at £10 a pack, and that is it. So not big numbers of items really today, but our average selling price was up on what it normally is. You know, not much low value media and stuff. A lot of the more sort of £20-30 items, which, you know, keeps the average selling price up, which is nice. So I said I was going to find the video where we went in the loft here in the new house and found those cool items. So I will put that here. So please check this one out and you can see us rummaging around in our loft, finding some cool stuff that I've just sold on eBay. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.